YouTube. This is a guide, dummy guide for a man who doesn't know how to use a washing machine or wants to know, doesn't want to let his wife know or whatever is your status. So what you do is you switch it on and you check that your taps are turned on, because you don't want to oversupply, and then you give it like 3 turns in, turn it a little bit off, and then turn it. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. Lefty loosey 1, 2, 3, and there's enough supply for water. And you got your washing powder. You assess how full it is that you've done. You put your washing powder in your washing powder slot. And then you say, well, it's very fullish, medium 3/4 maybe. And it's got no wool. Wool, things get blanket fibres, and they collapse and then it shrinks. Alright, so understand that. That's what you do, is turn on the power. And then you assess how filthy are your clothes. Are they muddy? Right, they're not that muddy. Well, I haven't been playing rugby lately. So I'm not going to go heavy duty. You can say heavy duty, or normal, which is quite good. Or it is quick. Okay, so we've got quick. Delicate's for wool, heavy's for filthy rugby, and there's that one, normal. Not sure what the heck is this tumble dry shit doing on here. I know what wool is, and synthetic, and memory. So that must be an advanced cycle, because I've never really. Oh, look at that. You can go there. Oh, what's memory? Oh, yeah, you can pre-program it, so you can do it with your favourite one. Like, so for me, I could go rapid, because I don't want express. Express is so fast that you've got full of chalk. But I've got a medium, long wash because it's big. And I do want it normal, to be honest. So you start from the left, alright? Remember that. Left to right, like reading a book. You get on normal, keep it on long. Long is kind of like a way of saying how big the load is. Right, so if it's a large load, go on. It's medium, which would be half of that. Well, I'm just about at the top, so that's got to be long. And then you can say to yourself, how filthy, how much chalk am I willing to bear on my skin? Remembering that washing powder, laundry powder is made out of caustic soda type stuff, right? Sodium hydroxide is used to leach metals out of stones. So you want to rinse it a couple of times. I've never done 3 rinses, but if you know it needs a lot of rinses because it's been in mud, then rinse it on 3 rinses, right? Now the time, how long the rinse lasts, that's a new function that I've not seen in other machines. A 5-minute one is sufficient for a poor flapping person like me. 7 minutes, that's if you really want it nice and airy and the water. We've got New Zealand water here in New Zealand, and 54 minutes delay. So you got nearly an hour delay. And that's kind of stupid. You know, all these many hours, man. Oh, heck no. I just want to go down to some minutes remaining. See, so maybe I'll try splitting it in half to 15. And then you see how much. This is not actually. Oh, you're talking shit now. How long how rapid the whole program runs. Okay. How long and how medium, and I was wrong about the size. It's kind of like relating to the size, but more how quick it goes. With this here is the water level that will go up. So you ask yourself, how full is it going to need to get full in order for it to slosh around? So I think that could be a 7, but judging that it's just above the top is 10, so I'll go to 9. And I like a bit of warmth to get the fats and butters out. So it's half and half, hot, so it's warm, cold. I go hot, cold. I'm fucked if I know, but I think clothes shrink a lot there. Cold, cold, that's good for this washing cup called Cold Power. So then you just press start, and it's got a problem with delays and shit. This is where I think that rat shit where it stuffs out. So best is to just go with your favourite, go with normal, just go all the way, bung on a couple of rinses, don't muck with the time. Let it go full. The more water you got, the better solution it does. I like both, warm, so it's warm, a nice warm wash. Think about if you were the olden days, scrubbing on the sink, scrubbing. You wouldn't want cold hands. I don't know why, but a lot of things work at warm. And I've come up with this washing basket where there's a bucket, catch any liquid, then you can just tip it off. But there's an expandable bucket, which goes up or down, expandable, whatever, but big. They fall out a lot. So I've got this force field shield, and that's the guide. You just let it go. You hear it beeping like crazy. If it ever beeps like crazy, that usually means a misalignment. Now my washing machine doesn't have a centre pole, right? And it can just continue after you close it. In the old days, if you get tangled around those centre poles and then rip the clothing. These ones, the clothes seem to entwine amongst themselves and then pull and try to knock themselves. And it's kind of simple to pull out. So you shake it out, pull it out, and they'll knock it and shake out the knots. Try not to rip the clothes. And try not to get too frustrated over stuff. Tend to be with the universe with all the things that you allow to flow as you divide and conquer and so forth, and as you unite, but as you pull them out, allow things to naturally progress and process their natural way. Speaking of process, I was making some copper, some salt water in an electric circuit to plug it in, power plug, cut 2 wires, hung on a couple of extra wires, put the copper on one of the things, and get this copper stuff, and it drops to the bottom, floats and then drops. So you need to try to keep the electrodes out of the water, just the metal in the water. In the bottom is the negative electrode, you get this copper, and you can wash it, get salt out, and then the copper stuff that floats to the top, that's copper oxide, that's really bad for you apparently. But the real copper, the stuff that we need as a nutrient, they put that in multi-mineral pills. But if you have salt in a jar, electric circuit, this gets formed, bleaching. So I wash my hands and then dry them and the towel will get bleached. My mum said, "Son, what kind of superpowers you got? What the heck are you doing? What are you doing?" And that was the answer, but she just couldn't comprehend it. I'm into collecting rocks, only ones with gold in them. I'm going to try to put them into an induction coil, and they will just melt. All the metals will leach out, and according to the hierarchy of evolution, the purer ones, the heavier ones will be at the bottom, the royaler ones will be next, and the less royals go upwards to the lightness, lighter, heavier, lighter, lighter as in not heavy. So here's the proof. I put all the power in here to push the pH to draw out the things that are invisible, because caustic does that. This is the secret of things I haven't told you too much about. Alright, good luck with washing, good luck with making copper oxide or copper colloidal. Copper colloidal is the one we want, not the bluey floating on the top type of oxide. It's turquoise or whatever that light bluey greeny colour is. Yeah, and even gold, you can put it on the positive electrode, leach it out, and as you can see the RAM has become quite separated in separation lines. So yeah, I'm going to do this next to get some copper nano. It's called copper nano, which is particles. And I'm going to consume, I'm going to dry it, wash it, rinse it 3 times maybe, and then consume it when it's dry. And it's very good for your hair, it stops you being grey, make you live long. Right, thanks guys for listening.